Okay, so this is another coronavirus helpful tip video with a bunch of good information for anybody that they can access for free. We're going to show you how to get access to this. This is the CDC's website, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, and it says 8 things that you need to know, updated on December 3rd, 2020. In the United States, there is not yet an authorized or approved vaccine to prevent coronavirus disease 2019, also known as COVID 19. The federal government, through Operation Warp Speed, has been working since the pandemic started to make one or more COVID 19 vaccines available as soon as possible. Although the CDC does not have a role in developing COVID 19 vaccines, CDC has been working closely with health departments and partnerships to develop vaccination plans for when a vaccine is available. With the possibility of one or more COVID 19 vaccines being available before the end of the year, here are 8 things you need to know about where those plans currently stand. We're going to go through all 8 of them here and then show you some more information. First one is the safety of COVID 19 vaccines is a top priority. The second is many vaccines are being developed and tested, but some might be ready before others. CDC is planning for many possibilities. 3, at least at first, vaccines might be used under an emergency use authorization from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Number 4, there will be a limited supply of vaccines in December, but supply will continually increase in the weeks and months that follow. 5, because of limited supply, some groups will be recommended to get a COVID 19 vaccine first. And then you can look here where it says making COVID 19 vaccine recommendations. If you're interested in that, you can click here and it'll have you a bunch of good information on who and why is getting the vaccine and when. Number 6, at first, COVID vaccines may not be recommended for children. Number 7, cost will not be an obstacle to getting vaccinated against COVID 19. This is a big one in the United States. And last, number 8, COVID 19 vaccine planning is being updated as new information becomes available. So, what I'm interested in here for the purpose of this video is here on number 6. If you click here where it says clinical trials, it'll bring you to this clinicaltrials.gov, very useful website. And what we're interested in is right here where it says explore the 359,000 research studies in all 50 states and 219 countries, and just click right here where it says listed clinical studies, and it'll bring you to this. Now we're not going to go through all of them because it's a lot. It's an overwhelming number of studies, but this can just get you into the information. This shows you, okay, for instance, Washington University School of Medicine, St. Louis, Missouri, United States. And this is the name of the study. This is how they're going to be working with it. So this drug, I'm not going to attempt to say that drug, duvelisib, I guess is how you say it. I'm not sure. And then it can show that they're recruiting people for their study. Down here, there's the Department of Infectology and Infectiology, Raymond Poincaré Hospital, APHP, in France. And then there's Baltimore, Maryland, United States, Beijing, Massachusetts, Limburg. There's just a lot of different studies, and this will show you the different drug that they're working with. So on this, you can see the name of the study, what kind of drug they're working with, and if you want to click on it, say we'll click on this one that's in Switzerland, and you can read all about it. You can read all types of information about it, and it will give you some information on the study and their details. These vaccine studies are not secret. This is not some secret cabal of government people that want to put unknown chemicals into your body, which is what, and it's sad that you have to explain that to people, but a lot of people believe that now in this day and age. So it's important to have this good, reliable information, and this is clinicaltrials.gov. This is This is a good website, all types of facts, information, any kind of research you would need to do. This has got any about vaccines and vaccine development in particular. This website has got that information for you. So I'm going to go ahead. And so we've typed into Google here, vaccine CDC coronavirus. So we go to vaccines. And we're brought back to some more information about the coronavirus vaccine. Vaccine information for you and your family. 8 things to know about vaccination plans, benefits of a vaccine, and different vaccines. What we want to focus on for this video here is different COVID-19 vaccines. That's what I'm interested in here. So you've got vaccine types, understanding how COVID-19 vaccines work. This webpage explains how the body fights infection and how COVID-19 vaccines protect people by producing immunity. It describes different ways that vaccines are currently available and the undergoing large-scale phase 3 clinical trials in the United States. So if you go a little bit lower, it'll say authorized and recommended. Currently, no vaccine is yet authorized and recommended to prevent COVID-19. This is going to change possibly this month. If not December, then January, almost without question. Vaccines in phase 3 clinical trials as of November 24th, 2020. Large-scale phase 3 trials are in progress and or being planned for 5 COVID-19 vaccines in the United States. And this is what's going to be relevant to everybody in the United States, and not just the United States, but the world as well. You have AstraZeneca, Janssen, Moderna, Novavax, and Pfizer. Now, these are some of the largest and most important. So, as of November 2014, only these 5 companies have large-scale phase 3 trials. I think BioNTech might have their phase 3 trial being conducted now because this information is a couple of weeks outdated. But that just goes to show you how fast of an information age we're living in. So that's all for this page. And then this is, okay. Pfizer and BioNTech announced vaccine candidate against COVID-19 achieved success in first interim analysis from phase 3 study. So this is from November 9th, so a little bit of discrepancy in the information there. That's why you need multiple sources. It's very complicated. So even though the CDC is probably the best, is without question the place to go to get good information, this is from the Pfizer website itself. So this says Monday, November 9th, vaccine candidate was found to be more than 90% effective in preventing COVID-19 in participants without evidence of prior SARS-CoV-2 infection in the first interim efficacy analysis. Analysis evaluated 94 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in trial participants. Study enrolled 43,538 participants, with 42% having diverse backgrounds, and no serious safety concerns have been observed. Safety and additional efficacy data continue to be collected. Submission for emergency use authorization to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration planned for soon after the required safety milestone is achieved, which is currently expected to occur in the 3rd week of November. Clinical trial to continue to final analysis at 164 confirmed cases in order to collect further data and characterize the vaccine candidate's performance against other study endpoints. This article is all about the Pfizer and BioNTech vaccines. You can read all about it here. It's a lot of information. It's very well written. Anyone that is even a little bit curious about how this vaccine is created and what you're going to be putting into your body when it's time to take this vaccine, which I would hope everyone is going to be taking a vaccine, but it's important, I feel like, to know how this was created. All this information is very public. It's free and easy to be accessed. Here with the World Health Organization's website, we have draft landscape of COVID-19 candidate vaccines. So this is, you go to Home, Publications, Overview, draft landscapes, and you just click on download right here. It's going to bring you this, and so this says draft landscape of COVID-19 candidates vaccine, 2nd December 2020. And here you've got 51 candidate vaccines in clinical evaluation. So you have Sinovac, Wuhan Institute of Biological Products, Beijing Institute of Biological Products, Biotech, University of Oxford AstraZeneca, and Beijing Institute of Biotechnology. Now we're not going to go through here and read all of these, but I'm going to go through here and just show you just how many companies around the world. Now this is this is according to the World Health Organization. So candidate vaccines and clinical evaluation. This is different from the CDC's website, but this is also another good tool for seeing both the names of the companies that are working on them and their different ways that the vaccines affect you. Here you can see type of candidate vaccine and vaccine platform. So there you have it. There's a bunch of different pieces of information that you, me, anybody else can access for free. It's all online. CDC, WHO, all these different websites that I've mentioned. These are all good resources for people, and just be informed of what is in the vaccines, what the vaccines do, how they do it, and don't fall prey to misinformation, because we live in a time when to know what is true is a struggle, and it's difficult for normal people to separate out the lies, because the lies are so oversaturated in our social media society. So everyone just be careful and be safe. It's the end of this coronavirus information video. Thank you very much for watching.